welcome back to another speed build. Like I said in my last one, which was the Grandma's Bakery, which I will link in the cards if I remember to. This is another community lot. This is a deli that used to be in my hometown in Florida. I believe it's a chain restaurant slash deli, but it is only in Florida from my understanding. When I get to the outside, you might be able to guess which one it is if you can't during the build, if you're from there. But yeah, it is a deli-style restaurant that is a Jewish deli, and it has this welcome area when you come in that has a little seating, and you can order to-go stuff. They have cakes, pastries, soup, sandwiches, full dinner plates. They just, you name it, they have it. But then they also have a real, quote-unquote, real restaurant seating area as well. And I didn't build the full kitchen that the seating area would use in real life because I figured this little galley area would be enough for gameplay. I also don't own Dine Out, which I believe is the pack that gives you the restaurant capability. So I just had to make this a bar. I could not do that until right before I loaded it into the gallery because I did build this with a sim on the lot. So it is a residential lot until it's on the gallery. On the gallery, it is under the bar category, and it is just called Deli. Really simple. If you wanted to put this in your save file, you of course just could remake it into a restaurant or just a retail spot, whatever you wanted to do. I don't mind. You could also keep it as a bar. I'm sure the Sims would use the tables anyhow. And it took me a minute to pick the tables that I wanted. I ended up going with the 2 round and 3 square. I wanted to add some 2-seaters along the wall, but it felt a little too cluttered, so I just kept it like this. And I added that little ottoman. Like I said, they have that in real life where you can sit and wait for your food that you've ordered. And this is where I go ahead and add the bar in. If you don't want it on this lot, you can delete it and put the fencing back in. I put the rope fencing because that is sort of the style that this restaurant has. It has that rope style weight line. And this door, the fake door that's actually a window, is something that the real building also has, because even though this building is new, probably built in the late 90s, it is meant to look like a repurposed saloon. So they do have those fake doors that are boarded off, but I just really like that look, and the island living set with the windows and doors just really fit the look I was going for. And although this isn't a pack limited build, I didn't use too many packs, mainly because a lot of the windows and doors and of course the wallpaper and flooring, I ended up using the island living stuff a lot. It just fit the look I was going for. I wasn't going for a Mediterranean look at all, but it worked for this. So yeah, that should be helpful for people that don't have a lot of packs. And I think it was in Sims 2 where you could just drag the flooring through multiple rooms. You can't do this in Sims 4. You have to individually place the tile in each room. So for each stall, I had to go through and place the tiles separately. A little annoying. And I love this wood tone that has the multiple grains going through it, but to me it ended up looking a little too busy. So I ended up going with that simple wood in the end. And then the wood paneling and wallpaper walls. I grew up with that look. Might date myself a little bit there, but a lot of houses and buildings that you would go into when I was younger would have that. They'd have the wood paneling down below, and then they would have the wallpaper or just a custom paint above that. So I thought that fit the feel of this as well. Again, this building was made to look like a repurposed building, even though it's not. So I thought that fit very well with this build. And the exterior is very simple. This building is not really on a strip mall, but it's in a town center that's built around a roundabout or rotary or a traffic circle, depending on where you're from. I hope one of those described what this is on. So all the buildings look the same on the exterior. They're very simple. Depending on which town center you're in, they might be themed differently, but this one, like I said, was meant to look like the Old West. And I really went and cluttered up this kitchen area in the restaurant. It is a mess back there, but it's like working chaos, you know what I mean? They have a lot of local art, they have a bulletin board, they have post-it notes all over the wall, all over the fridge. But it's, the restaurant works well, so it's organized chaos, I guess. It works for them. And I believe it's a family-owned chain, so I'm sure like that's just how they do things. It's probably how they started and they don't want to change and it works for them, so whatever. But yeah, I do add some clutter, you know, made it look like they just got a shipment in or just unpacked a shipment, whatever. I add, of course, this get to work items in the bathroom that fit the bathroom and just some more wall art, a little bit, chalkboards, bulletin boards, you know, the whole bit. Stuff that is in the restaurant in real life. I don't add too much other clutter because this restaurant does serve a variety of items. I figured you could have your sim come in here and actually make the food to sell, but I did put the fruit bowls just because I thought they looked good. And that is pretty much all I do for the kitchen area. And then on the exterior, I just add some benches, a chalkboard, sidewalk sign, and then just some simple, really manicured hedges because the area it's in a gated community, so it is that very manicured, you know, HOA vibe where everything just sort of looks the same. But I've seen this done before, not from people that I watch, but when they do walkthroughs of other builds on the gallery. I've seen people use the pool lights to make these custom signs for especially community lots, and I love the look of it. So I did it for this build. Here is where if you know what the restaurant is, you're gonna know, you know, definitely what it is because that is the name abbreviated. And I just add a simple walkway, and again, these are the hedges, and after I put them down, I just lay some mulch terrain paint underneath. I don't know why in Florida we put mulch under everything. Maybe it's to prevent like snakes or bugs with the dirt. I don't know. I know nothing about landscaping, to be honest. I don't like the outside. It's dirty. There are bugs. Keep me indoors, please. But after the mulch, I do go ahead and add that little, looks like a wooden block fence. You know what I mean, this one here, and it just adds to that really manicured look that landscaping has in this area. So I thought it worked well. And I then go ahead and add some art on the walls inside. In the restaurant, they have, like I said, local art, but they keep it in this sort of old-timey wooden frame look. So that's the look I went for inside, and then I add some couple plants around, but that is it for this build. Again, another simple build. It is a community lot. If you wanted to change the type, you could. Again, it's under the bar category, not the restaurant category, because I don't own that pack. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you have an idea for another one for me to do, leave it down below. Leave a like, a comment, please subscribe if you have not already. And I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you next time. Bye!